It's time for Adams Cable High School football. And today from Lakeland Stadium, it is the Susquehanna Sabers taking on the Lakeland Chiefs. All brought to you today by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service, by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Nick's Excavating and Paving, clearing the way for your next project, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield. And your starting lineups for today's game brought to you by the Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and the team from Adams Cable, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for this Lackawanna Football Conference crossover matchup between Division II and Division III, Susquehanna and Lakeland. And Glenn, when you take a look here at these two teams coming into this ball game, Lakeland really rolling. They have a veteran ball club. They'll bring in a perfect 3-0 record, while the Susquehanna Sabers coming into this one overall at 2 wins and 1 loss. They are really going to be shorthanded here tonight. They have a lot of players that are not in the lineup tonight, a total of 10 players. Wow. 4 on offense, 5 on defense, 1 was injured, a lot of sickness going on. So roster changes at the last moment for head coach Kyle Cook in his 10th year. So it was an uphill battle for Susquehanna coming in. But here tonight, it's really going to be a tough one for the Susquehanna Sabers.
It sure is, Steve, because Lakeland is certainly rolling on all cylinders. They're scoring about 41 points a game and only giving up 4.5 in the 3 games that they played. So Susquehanna is going to have their hands full because Lakeland comes at you with strength, with power, and with speed. So Susquehanna's, if they're going to be that short-handed, they're going to have to gut one out and to do the best they can.
Well, it is senior recognition night here at Lakeland, and the festivities took place just moments ago. And for Lakeland, a great night here, nice crowd on hand, and they continue to file into the stadium. And when you take a look at Susquehanna, Glenn, 32 players on the roster. Now, 9 of those are from Blue Ridge, and with all of the illness going on and the injuries, they are going to have 3 players, 3 sophomores on the offensive line, and 2 freshmen on the offensive line tonight for Susquehanna. 3 sophomores will get the start defensively for the Sabers.
They're going to have to learn under fire because Lakeland's going to come after them. They are tough in front. They have some powerful people up there. So they're going to have to just go through their basics, get their steps down, and just try to knock somebody offline a little bit. Try to get something going on the offensive end.
On the offensive side of the ball.
Well, now here are your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store.
Number 27, Caleb Shiver. Quarterback, number 15, Colton Stone. Wide receiver, number 21, Ryan Scott. Wide receiver, number 7, Cooper Payne. Offensive lineman, number 52, Ryken Hobart. Running back, number 20, William Marcy. Running back, number 30, Nate Orapollo. Offensive lineman, number 62, Caden Williams. Offensive lineman, number 50, William Hobart. And offensive lineman, number 56, Chris Serra. And now for your Lakeland Chiefs. On the defensive side of the ball, defensive back, number 1, Domenico Spitaro. Number 4, linebacker Evan Poches. Number 5, middle linebacker Kyle Leidy. Number 6, defensive end Lakota Dupree. Number 11, defensive back Kevin Snyder. Number 12, defensive back John Stevens. Number 19, defensive back Ethan Shea. Number 44, middle linebacker Andrew Gelderman. Number 52, defensive tackle John Claus Rollins. Number 58, defensive end, Luke Snurl. Number 65, defensive tackle, Adam Warmith. Let's go, Tribe!
There are your starting lineups today for the Sabres and the Chiefs, presented by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the contemporary styles and apparel are all on display. Visit Roselle for all your school clothing needs, including a full line of spirit wear for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, and Valley View. If you're attending a formal affair or a special event, let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Roselle is headquarters for professional laundry and dry cleaning services. Sam and the staff at Roselle Department Store in Carbondale are proud to bring you the starting lineups for today's game between the Susquehanna Sabers and the Lakeland Chiefs, and we will have the kickoff coming up after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablanowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, Chris Nanfeld, Joe Ross, and Gabriel Suarez. I'm Steve Young. Great to have you with us on this Friday night for Adams Cable High School football as the Susquehanna Sabers and the Lakeland Chiefs will battle here in week number 4.
Steve, you talk about strong up front, both the offensive and defensive line. John Claus Walton for Lakeland, 245. Lakota Dupree, 240. Luke Smirl, 225. Tom Scalzo, 275. Adam Wormett, only a second year playing football, 295. Wow.
The national anthem sung to us by Shiloh Muta.
Shiloh Muta with our national anthem. It's time to rock and roll with Adams Cable High School football, the Susquehanna Sabers, and the Lakeland Chiefs. Of course, Lakeland really putting up some big numbers, as Glenn mentioned, this year. Susquehanna Sabers, well, they will be shorthanded with about 10 players, 10 starters out of the lineup, so it's going to be an uphill battle for them here tonight. Here in week number 4 of high school football, they have one more to go in crossover action. Susquehanna will take on Mid-Valley next week at home, while Lakeland will be on the road and travel to Old Forge. After that, Honesdale, Dunmore, Western Wayne, and Mid-Valley for Lakeland, and as league play will get underway, and it will be Holy Cross, Old Forge, at Riverside, Carbondale, and Lackawanna Trail for the Susquehanna Sabers. Your call, Spall game time weather, partly cloudy, 64 degrees, humidity at 63%. The wind is north at 4 miles per hour. 8 o'clock, temperature will be hovering around 62. By 9, it will be in the high 50s and a low overnight of 54 degrees. And that is your call, Spall game time weather. And it is Lane Fisk to tee it up for the Sabres of Susquehanna, and to our deep for the Chiefs of Lakeland, John Siemens and Ethan Shea.
And either one of them can break it in a heartbeat, Steve.
Absolutely, they are a game-breaking threat. And here's the kickoff by Lane Fisk.
Oh, good kick.
And the end over end will go back to Siemens, and here he is on the return, and he is up near the 40-yard line, taken down there by the defense of Susquehanna.
Brought down by Lane Fisk. William Marcy.
Colton Stone defensively at left end for Susquehanna. Ryken Hobart at right end. David Benson at left tackle. Caden Williams at right tackle. Davin Millard at nose guard. Starting lineup for Susquehanna defensively, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Caleb Scheimer and William Marcy at the linebackers. The left cornerback is Ryan Scott. Cooper Payne at right corner. Strong safety is Lane Fisk, and Riley Potter at free safety. First down for Lakeland, starting this drive from their own 41-yard line. And Spataro, far side of the field, looking for Pochus. It's off his fingertips. And we'll run down Lakeland's offense for you, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store, where you will find a great selection of fall attire all on display. Lakota Dupree at tight end, Riley Rovinsky at split end, Adam Warmuth at left tackle, Luke Smurl at right tackle, Lyndon Bello at left guard, Thomas Scalzo at right guard, and John Kloss Walton is at center. Domenico Spataro at quarterback, John Siemens in the backfield with Pochus, and Kevin Snyder is at flanker. Second down play for the Chiefs. Opening moments of quarter number 1, and the pass is incomplete. It was intended for Kevin Snyder, across the middle, and the incompletion will stop the clock with 11:44 to play here in the first and bring up third down and 10 for Lakeland. Now, last week, the Chiefs got off to a kind of a slow start against the Riverside Vikings. We'll take a look at some of those numbers in just a moment. But they had a very kind of a sluggish first quarter, but once they got on track, they put 14 points up in quarter number 2, 14 in the third, and 6 in the fourth to shut out the Vikings 34-0. Spataro looking near side, and he has Snyder, and Snyder makes the catch at the 28-yard line for a Lakeland first down in great field position.
Yeah, really nice. He laid it up right on the shoulder pads. Perfect pass.
And what made the play so successful, and this has been the case all season, the offensive line of Lakeland giving Spataro time to throw the football. Spataro back to throw again. Outlet pass goes to Pochus, and he's drilled on the play.
Spataro's pass intended for Evan Pochus falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good hit by the defense of Susquehanna. Giving up 82 points this year. That is third in Division III, 269 total yards. Now, Trail has the best defense in Division III, followed by Riverside. Second down play for Lakeland from the Saber 28-yard line. Domenico Spataro sets, fires, and overthrows Lakota Dupree.
He's just not spot on yet.
Coverage on the play by Lane Fisk. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
So on senior recognition night, Lakeland with good field position, and this has been the case in the game, in kind of like the way we saw things in the Carbondale game, Glenn, where Lakeland got good field position and scored, and every time they had the football, field position was key.
It certainly was, Steve, and that was the downfall for Carbondale.
3rd and 10. Spataro fires, looking end zone, and this is a touchdown for John Siemens. Well, they kind of have a playbook that pays dividends, Glenn.
Yep.
They take advantage of field position, and they hit the end zone. And it took less than 1 minute here in quarter number 1 as the Chiefs are up 6-0. Luke Smurl getting set to check into the Lakeland lineup. Play clock running down. It's at 9, so they have to move quickly. And it looks like the Chiefs will try for 2. Spataro goes outside, and this is
flag
good.
On this side.
Flag on this side of the field, though. Let's wait. Adam Warmoth, it looked like the receiver on that play. But the officials are talking things over at the line of scrimmage. They're waving the flag off. And with 11:19 to play here in quarter number 1, it's 8-0. The Chiefs as they take the early lead.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Back at Lakeland Stadium where the Chiefs have an 8-0 lead. Here is the kickoff. It's bouncing around, and from the 10-yard line, the Susquehanna Sabers will return it. That's a pretty good return on the far side of the field out across the 30-yard line.
Cooper Payne on the return, tackled by Ethan Shea.
And the Susquehanna Sabers, for the first time in this football game, will take over offensively with a first down at their own 32-yard line. Trailing already 8-0 against this very high-powered Lakeland offense. And the Sabers, coming into this game with a full lineup, they were putting up about 28 points a ball game, but here it's going to be an uphill battle against Lakeland as they only give up 7 a ball game. Lane Fisk in motion, and Colton Stone dumps off the screen near side. It's complete, and across the 35-yard line is Caleb Scheimer, and he is tackled near the 39.
Pickup of about 7.
Now they'll spot the football at the 40. Second down and 2 for Susquehanna. Well, the best defense that Susquehanna can have here tonight, Glenn, is the offense. If they could find a way to put together some drives and keep the football away from Lakeland and shorten the game, they could hang around a while.
They started off with a nice play there. They did a nice little screen pass and almost broke it, really.
Stone will hand it off to Scheimer, and he tests the defense of Lakeland and is stacked up at the 40. Colton Stone coming into this ball game, completing 20 of 54, 4 interceptions, 340 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Susquehanna offensively,
No gain on the play, brings up 32.
putting up 86 points this year. And they will face third down and 2 yards to go from their own 40. And Colton Stone, the 6'4", 215-pound junior, surveys the defense of Lakeland. Here comes the rush. Stone off balance, and pass falls incomplete, intended for Fisk, out near the 47-yard line. And that will result in fourth down, and the punting unit will come on for Susquehanna.
That's not what you really wanted to. You wanted to get at least 1 first down, move the chains a little bit, and then get a little bit more field position on your first attempt.
Well, Lakota Dupree put the heat on Colton Stone, and he was forced to throw the football under pressure. So William Marcy, the sophomore, will drop back in punt formation from his own 25-yard line. 9:43 to play on the Call Ball scoreboard, and the Chiefs have an 8-0 lead.
Oh, good punt.
Punt by Marcy is a beauty.
Oh!
There's a flag.
Wow.
That's all about timing.
And that time wasn't so good.
No.
Wow. That's a good stick, though. I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, but you have to do it when the player has the football. So the flag came out.
You got to give him a 95 for hustle.
Yes. Fortunately, no one got hurt. That's the big key. So let's check the spot of the football.
15-yard penalty.
15 yards will be tacked on against the Susquehanna defense, and that will place the football at the Lakeland 48. And the Chiefs will start this drive at that point with an 8-0 lead.
First and 10 for the Chiefs from their own 48-yard line.
Now this is where Susquehanna has to be careful. Lakeland's so dangerous now. They got the lead on their first possession.
And they like to go right at the jugular as soon as they get a break like they just got.
And with excellent field position, Domenico Spatero back to throw. Spatero. Oh, pass was intended on the near side for John Siemens. He could not hang on to it. Defensive coverage by Cooper Payne from his right cornerback spot. Beautiful night for football here at Lakeland Stadium.
Thank you.
Excellent crowd on hand for senior recognition night here in week number 4. Second down play coming up for Lakeland. Now, Spatero having a word with head coach Dave Pawarczyk. And Spatero will hand it off, and here comes Pochis. And Pochis falls forward inside the 42, the 38-yard line of the Sabres. Evan Pochis, the senior of 5'10", 180 pounds, coming into this matchup, 29 carries, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a total of 12 points on the season.
You know, Steve, Lakeland has some good running backs, but they're a pass-first, run-second team. They've been doing it all year long.
New set of downs for the Chiefs on the Call Ball scoreboard with under 9 to play here in the first quarter, and Lakeland with an 8-0 advantage. Pochis breaks a tackle, a lot of green in front of him, and he's cut down at the 15-yard line.
Brought down by Ryan Scott.
Well, right now, the offensive line of Lakeland doing the job, giving Pochis the running room he needs, and it results in a huge gain.
And a huge hole, wide open.
Now, keep in mind, folks, Lakeland with a lot of muscle across that offensive line as Spatero fires on the far side of the field and overthrows Dupree. On the defensive line for Susquehanna, keep in mind 3 sophomores, David Benson, Caden Williams, and Riken Hobart, in a patched-up lineup for head coach Kyle Cook in his 10th year.
And boy, that's not easy.
2nd down and 10, Lakeland from the Saber 15-yard line. Spataro fires the pass, and it was almost interception. Cooper Payne.
Good defense.
With a great read. Payne is a 5'11", 145-pound junior. Came across the middle to bat it away. And Lakeland will face 3rd down and 10 from the Susquehanna 15.
One-on-one coverage over the far end. There, that could be where Spataro might look.
Spataro
there
looks
it
to
is.
that far side, and this pass was almost picked off, and Lakeland had an opportunity to come up with a big play, but they could not hang on to the football. It was intended for Kevin Snyder.
Gavin Roberts broke it up.
Ryan Scott. Going to bring up 4th and 10.
4th down for the Chiefs.
Will they go for a field goal? They have a kicker.
I don't know. When you have a quarterback like Domenico Spataro, I think they're going for it here. On the Call Spall scoreboard, Lakeland 8, Susquehanna nothing. 8:11 to play here in quarter number 1. 4th and 10 for the Chiefs. Spataro with time, fires. Pass is complete. Dupree breaks the tackle for a 15-yard touchdown. Well, they went to the near side of the field, and they hit the 6'4", 240-pound senior tight end.
And you're not going to bring him down by yourself, that's for sure.
And the Chiefs have a 14-0 advantage. Zach Janowski on for the extra point. He has converted on 11 extra points this season out of the hold of Spataro. And as we go to a break, Lakeland is out to a 15-0 lead here on Adams Cable High School football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs have had 2 possessions and 2 scores, and they have a 15-0 lead over the Susquehanna Sabers as they will kick it away. And from the 10-yard line, it is Susquehanna on the return. William Marcy making a couple of nice cuts across the 35, and he's out to the 40-yard line.
Good run by Marcy. I like the way he changed the direction and changes the speed of his. They plant the foot and went the opposite way. Great run.
Yeah, that was a nice run to give Susquehanna excellent field position as they will start this drive at their own 42-yard line. William Marcy, 5'10", 165 pounds, one of the many underclassmen in the ballgame. He's a sophomore. Across that offensive line, we're going to run this down for you in just a moment as the veteran Colton Stone at quarterback will survey the Lakeland defense. Stone, far side, little pass, and he'll pick up a couple of yards on the play. Ryan Scott at wide receiver, he's a junior. Caden Williams, only a sophomore at left tackle. At left guard, William Hobart, he's a freshman. Chris Serra at center, a freshman. David Benson, a sophomore at right guard. Ryken Hobart at right tackle. He's a sophomore, and Cooper Payne will line up at split end. He's a junior. Stone at quarterback, Scheimer at fullback, and the tailback is William Marcy. Gain of 2 on the last play. 2nd and 8 for the Sabres. Here comes the rush from Lakeland, and this pass is a little bit too short, underthrown. Stone took a hit.
Pressured. That's what it does to you.
William Marcy falls incomplete. He's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
So Fort Susquehanna trailing 15-0 with 7:09 to play on the Colts ball scoreboard. They will look down the barrel of 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Look at how Lakeland's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and coming through that line. Nice little screen pass here might be effective.
Now you're going to have to do it quickly.
Yeah, oh yes.
Stone back to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires downfield looking for Payne, overthrows him.
Stone's pass.
Well, you have that big veteran line of Lakeland going against the freshmen and sophomores of Susquehanna. And on 4th down, the punting unit will come onto the field for Susquehanna.
Marcy kick.
And Kevin Snyder will await the punt. He is a speedster. Here's William Marcy to punt. Oh, that's got a lot of hang time. Bounces at the 35. And Lakeland will go back on the offensive attack as they will start this drive from inside their own 35-yard line.
Now by Nate or Apollo.
A lot of games going on in high school football tonight. Carbondale is at Tunkhannock. North Pocono and Valley View.
Lakeland ball on their own 33-yard line.
Lakeland will go to work offensively from its own 33, 1st down and 10. Now, last week, as we mentioned, Lakeland offense struggled in the first quarter. They only had 17 yards and 1 first down in that ball game.
Well, you come up against the Riverside team. They're tough kids.
Yeah, Harry Armstrong is a good coach as they hit the screen out to Dupree, and there he goes across midfield, breaking tackles, and Dupree's still going, and he will go all the way for the touchdown. 68 yards for the touchdown, and it's 21-0 the Chiefs. Zach Janowski on for the point after touchdown. And Janowski gives Lakeland a 22-0 lead as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
Mix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Mix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa
Marcy on the return for Susquehanna takes it out to the 25-yard line. And Susquehanna now trailing 22-0 on the Call Ball scoreboard with 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. 22-0, and they will go back to work offensively. Carbondale area up 7-0 in the first quarter against Tunkhannock. Chargers looking to post another win now that they have DePalma back in that lineup.
Yeah, that was a tough loss for Carbondale.
Stone under pressure just gets it away, and the pass is overthrown. Sophomore Nathan Orapalo, the intended receiver. He is a sophomore at 5'10 and 150. Well, it's like a jailbreak if you're Colton Stone. He's standing behind the line of scrimmage, and suddenly there's about 5 players coming at him.
Yeah, they're just overpowering that inexperienced and maybe smaller front line of Susquehanna.
Second down play for Susquehanna from its own 25-yard line. Stone will have 3 wideouts on the near side. And a flag on the play.
Delay.
There it is. And a 5-yard penalty. Spots the football at the 20-yard line of Susquehanna. Second down and 15. Well, Glenn, when you take a look at Susquehanna and Lakeland, they are AA, and they're in that AA bracket with Dunmore, Mid-Valley, Riverside, Holy Redeemer, and Holy Cross. As this pass broken up, and it was intended for Lane Fisk.
It was a catch.
Oh, it was a good catch.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll spot it at the 22-yard line. Tough way to make 2 yards. Here come the Sabres with, let's check it. They lost yardage on that line. Third down and 13. Little toss play near side. And coming around the corner, here is Marcy, and he runs right into Andrew Gelderman. Number 44 coming up from his linebacker position.
Good 10-yard pickup.
Fourth down, 3 yards to go for Susquehanna. As we near the 5-minute mark remaining here in the first quarter on the Call Ball scoreboard, and Lakeland out to a 22-0 lead. And a punting situation as Marcy will get this up in the jet stream, and a fair catch is called for at the 40 this time, but it bounces and it will be downed near the 41-yard line as Scheimer comes up to down the football, and Lakeland will go back on offense with the lead and the football at their own 41-yard line. And you would think the way Lakeland scores points that they would lead the division in scoring, but actually coming into this ballgame, they were second in Division II behind Western Wayne.
Lakeland has run 16 plays, Steve, and they ran only 2 running plays.
Well, the passing game is their bread and butter, no doubt about it. as we have a little bit of confusion now on the Lakeland offense, and they'll take a timeout with 4:49 to play here in the first quarter as we go to a break.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. Pioneer City Insurance is now open at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield. Independently owned and operated, Pioneer City Insurance offers personal insurance for auto, home, life, and commercial lines for businesses. Jennifer Cruzan Allen is there for you 7 days a week on Facebook, online at pioneercityinsurance.com, or call 570-282-2801 for Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield.
Spataro, after the timeout, in some trouble, now steps up in the pocket and is taken down at the 38-yard line. Actually ran into one of his own linemen there in the mix.
Almost got away from him, but once he hit his own lineman, he almost knocked him down himself.
Davin Millard.
Second down and 11 for Lakeland.
One out of play brings up second and 11.
And when you take a look at the schedule, next week the Chiefs will travel and be on the road at Old Forge. That could be a bit of a tussle for Lakeland. Old Forge, a tough place to play. They'll have a couple of more tough games. Honesdale, Dunmore, Western Wayne coming up. We'll have the Honesdale and the Western Wayne game for you as Spataro fires the pass and catches Snyder in stride, and he's taken down at the 34-yard line. That was a bullet. And a Lakeland first down.
Not till Lakeland, first down.
And Lakeland knows exactly what it's going to do. You don't see them get into a huddle and take their time. They're to the line of scrimmage very quickly. This time they'll run the football. And Pochus takes the football inside the Saber 30-yard line.
Pick up a 5 for
Brought
Pochus.
down by Zachary Norton on the play. Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to everyone tuned in up in Susquehanna and the surrounding communities. Great to have you on board tonight for Adams Cable High School football. Second down play for the Chiefs, operating from the Saber 29-yard line. Spataro looks near side, and this pass is incomplete, intended for Ethan Shea. Defensive coverage provided there by William Marcy.
Intended for Ethan Shea, falls incomplete.
Well, great time of the year, Glenn. We've got high school football, college football, Major League Baseball starting to wind down.
Sure, yeah. This is big time now. Everybody's jockeying for position to get into playoffs. It's great.
Yeah.
Had a great week last week, Steve. Carbondale, coach from Carbondale. Carbondale won. Penn State won. And my Giants finally won.
Wow, there you go. Spataro on third down, dumps off the pass. It is complete.
Pochus.
And this is Pochus at the 20, still fighting for yardage inside the 20-yard line near the 19. And that will be good for a Lakeland first down to sustain the drive. Wow, we have a real battle going in Tunkhannock. Second quarter, Carbondale and Tunkhannock deadlocked at 7. Thanks to Joe Ross for that update. New set of downs for the Chiefs on the move with a 22-0 lead on the Call-Spall scoreboard. Here in quarter number 1, and Domenico Spataro fires the pass, and it's complete to Snyder. He draws a crowd at the 12-yard line.
Spataro to Kevin Snyder.
Lane Fisk coming in to make the tackle for the Susquehanna defense.
Gain of 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
Lakeland 2nd and 3 from the Saber 12. They've 3 wide receivers on the top of your screen, and Spataro fires it out, and the pass is complete. That is Snyder. Snyder looking for the end zone touchdown, 12 yards.
Touchdown!
Kevin Snyder on the receiving end of that pass from Domenico Spataro, and a 12-yard touchdown. And on the Call-Spall scoreboard with 1:12 to play here in the first, it's 28-0. Lakeland. Zach Janoski on for the extra point. And it's perfect. 29-0 the Chiefs as we go to a break.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall.
Here's the kickoff, and it will be Marcy breaking tackles. He is out across midfield, and he may go all the way. It's a foot race. Who's going to win it? And it will be Marcy taking it all the way for the Susquehanna touchdown.
He picked that. I picked that up probably right around the 10, 90 yards.
What a kickoff return by William Marcy, only a sophomore. And he outran everybody on this near sideline.
And that's tough to do against Lakeland. They have speedsters.
And with 58 seconds remaining, the Sabres are on the scoreboard. And it will be Lane Fisk for the extra point. He has converted on 7 this season. Out of the hold of Marcy. And this kick is on the mark. And with 58 seconds to play here in the first quarter, Susquehanna gets on the scoreboard as they trail 29-7.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service in name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Here's the kickoff by Lane Fisk, and inside the 5-yard line, Lakeland will return it. And this is John Siemens, and he's sprinting along the near sideline, breaking tackles, and he will go all the way for the Lakeland touchdown. So a couple of speedsters putting on a show here in week number 4 of high school football. John Siemens, William Marcy, and it's 35-7 as Lakeland increases its lead. Now Zach Janowski, the 5'9", 160-pound senior, having a busy night as a kicker, as he will attempt another extra point.
Janowski's kick is good.
And with 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Chiefs lead this one 36-7 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium alongside Joe Ross, Chris Nanfeld, Glenn Muskowski, and Gabriel Suarez. I'm Steve Young. Wow, that was over 100 yards on that kickoff. We'll have to check that, get the official word. But according to the booth here, I happen to look down to take care of some audio here, and next thing I know, we have a man sprinting along the sideline.
Yeah. I was writing something down. Did he kick that to the end zone?
And Susquehanna will return this football out to the 33-yard line. Came out of the end zone.
No,
so
you can't run it out of the end zone. I don't think you can in high school.
No.
He's probably right at just
be
maybe 99 yards then. Yeah.
So Susquehanna now from its own 32, first down. We'll see what they can do on this offensive possession. Boy, you talk about a long first quarter of football. A lot of scoring. 35.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And it's 36-7. Lakeland, your leader. And Susquehanna back on the offense. And Stone drops off a screen. And this draws a lot of traffic. And the play is virtually shut down by the Lakeland defense. And that could mark the end of the first quarter. We'll see if Susquehanna will be content to just let this clock wind down, and it will. And that will bring an end to quarter number 1 here at Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs lead this football game 36-7 as we go to a timeout on Adams Cable High School football.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium for Week 4 of Adams Cable High School football. Second quarter about to get underway with Lakeland leading 36-7, and the Susquehanna Sabers in possession of the football. Second down and 12 from their own 30-yard line. Stone, here comes Dupree, and he'll put the hit on him at the 20-yard line.
Stone sacked by Lakota Dupree.
Well, Dupree saw an opportunity and took advantage of it as he sacks Colton Stone. That will result in long yardage for Susquehanna. Third down and 20 yards to go. Stone looking near side, finds Scheimer, and wow, he pays the price after he takes the football across the 25-yard line.
Stone pass, complete kill, Scheimer.
Fourth down, and the punting unit will come onto the field for the Susquehanna Sabers.
Riley, Ravinsky, and even Shea.
Steve, we can't turn our head from the field. These guys are scoring in microseconds.
It's amazing. William Marcy to punt for Susquehanna.
Good high kick.
A lot of hang time. Bounces near midfield, and Snyder's going to pick it up. And Snyder will be like a magician, and there he goes along the near sideline. And Snyder is across the 40. One man to beat, and coming in to make a
Snyder on the return.
Saving tackle was Caleb Scheimer.
I'll tell you, well, the only reason he caught him because he had to stop because there was a defender there right on the line, because he could have been gone again. Wow.
The punter was there.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, the punter was there.
And from the 32-yard line of Susquehanna, once again, field position key for Lakeland. They've got the comfortable lead, 36-7, with less than 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 2. And they're set to rock and roll once again offensively. Two receivers on the near side, two on the top of your screen for Domenico Spatero. Spatero, plenty of time to throw the football, and he has a 32-yard touchdown. Kevin Snyder on the receiving end. Lakeland is making it look easy as they are now in cruise control, up 42-7. And I think it's safe to say you're going to see the second unit in there for Lakeland coming up in the second half.
Or sooner. Probably not, though. Not probably till the second half. You're right.
Zach Janowski once again for the extra point. And he splits the uprights to give Lakeland a 43-7 advantage as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School football. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium with Glenn Muskowski and the team from Adams Cable. Steve Young here with 10:46 to play in the first half. Lakeland out to a 43-7 advantage over the Susquehanna Sabers. And Lakeland will tee it up and kick off to Susquehanna, 3-yard deep for the Sabers. As Zach Janoski will kick it away. This line drive kick bouncing around, caught at the 23-yard line. And Cooper Payne on the return, a short one. And he takes the football to about the 31.
Cooper Payne on a return. Brought down by George Keith.
Well, last week Susquehanna had a tough time against Dunmore. They were down at the end of one quarter, 28-0. They trailed 49-0 at the half. Final score there was 56-7. And right here, they're going to try to get something going. They put 7 on the board, but they're going to start this drive from their own 32, first down and 10. And they will run the football and get a first. They'll be very close to a first down. We'll have to check the spot for you.
Yeah, that was
Nate Orapollo on a carry.
Nathan Orapollo, the sophomore.
That's 10.
10-yard carry picks up the first down for Susquehanna.
So Susquehanna will sustain this drive by virtue of the first down. Second down play coming up, as Colton Stone will survey the Lakeland defense. They'll hand it off, and the running play will be shut down by the Lakeland defense. Under 10 to play on the Colts Ball scoreboard here at Lakeland Stadium, where it's 43-7 the Chiefs.
Nate Orapollo on the carry. Brought down by Thomas Scalzo on the play. Gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Glenn, we've done the Carbondale game and this game. We have yet to see Lakota Dupree in punt formation.
Well, it's amazing, isn't it?
As Stone will hand it off, and a little bit of misdirection, and the Sabres move the football up across the 45-yard line.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd 5.
Well, senior recognition night here at Lakeland Stadium. The festivities took place before the game.
We've been here 2 nights, Steve, and boy, they've had some nice programs, haven't they?
Yes, they have, and they get them in early, too, before the sometimes nasty weather will move in here in October at Lakeland. So got a lot of the festivities in early in the year, so parents and seniors can enjoy it, and the fans, as Stone will take the sack back near the 36-yard line. Gelderman coming up from his linebacker position, helping out on the tackle, 5'8", 195-pound junior. And the Susquehanna Sabers now looking down the barrel of 4th down, and they will take a timeout as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football. Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail.
Back at Lakeland Stadium, second quarter with 8:11 to play. Susquehanna forced to punt once again. Marcy gets away a short punt, flag on the play. And this football will roll inside the 35-yard line. We could talk about a long first half of football. We've had it here. A lot of scoring. Not too often in the first half of a football game you see 50 points on the scoreboard.
No, not too often at all. It's just Lakeland's passing game is just overpowering this really
depleted.
Depleted is the word I guess I was looking for. Yeah, it's pretty depleted. When you go 10 starters out of a lineup,
yeah,
that's not good.
And you've got 3 sophomores on that defensive line and a junior, so Lakeland took advantage of it. This penalty here against Lakeland will give Susquehanna great field position all the way down to the 20-yard line. Susquehanna with an opportunity right here. See if the Sabres can take advantage of the field position. Let's check this. It's Lakeland with the football. As I was looking down at my notes here, and here comes Pochus across midfield. He has one man to beat, and Pochus lost his footing actually near the 30. And coming up defensively was Cooper Payne to make the stop.
First down, Chiefs.
So Lakeland once again with the excellent field position, and they will have it first down and 10 from the Sabre 30. Lakeland continues to throw the football. That's what they do so well. And Spataro will send Siemens in motion. Little flip. There he goes inside the 30 with blocking, and Siemens was run out of bounds. That was just a good defensive play in the secondary. Looked like Riley Powder coming up from his free safety position to make the tackle.
Siemens out of carry.
Now, if you're Susquehanna, Glenn, your defense has been on the field for most of the first half, and once you get worn down, it's tough to battle in the trenches.
Especially when you're short-handed like they are.
From the 13-yard line, the Chiefs first down. This time, little flip will come to the far side, and Snyder tries to get the corner and is cut down.
Well, you would think he didn't gain any yards. When you look at it, he gained 8. And that's how easy that was. There was a couple blockers out in front of him, but defensive back got in there for Susquehanna and broke it up.
Gain of 7 on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards.
Second down and 3 with the football spotted at the 6-yard line. And Spatero this time will hand it off. They'll go with the running game, and they've got the touchdown.
Hey, who is that, Steve? What number do you see there?
Let's wait. Kyle Leidy, number 5, 5'7", 180-pound senior, takes it in for the touchdown. And the Chiefs now have a 49-7 lead. 6:20 to play on the Call Spall scoreboard here in the first half. And Zach Janoski once again for the extra point. No doubt about that one. And it's Lakeland 50-7 over Susquehanna as we go to a timeout.
Pioneer City Insurance is now open at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield. Independently owned and operated, Pioneer City Insurance offers personal insurance for auto, home, life, and commercial lines for businesses. Jennifer Cruzan Allen is there for you 7 days a week on Facebook, online at pioneercityinsurance.com, or call 570-282-2801 for Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield.
Folks, if you need insurance, even if it's on a weekend, Jen will take care of you. She's always there for you. Jennifer Cruzan Allen at Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, conveniently located at Poplar Street in Mayfield. Check it out. Lakeland with a 50-7 lead with 6:20 remaining in this first half. Now Lakeland will get set to kick off to Susquehanna. And the second unit is in there for the Chiefs. And here we go on the return. Might be Apollo. Let's check this at the 33.
That's it.
Where's number 30? A sophomore with the return, and Susquehanna now down 50-7. Well, actually, a lot of the starters are still in there for Lakeland. See a couple of different numbers here and there.
Sometimes you need to keep one or two just to keep everyone straight as to what's going on and who's going to run the show out there.
For Susquehanna, they knew coming in it was going to be an uphill battle with all of the sickness that they've had and the players out of the lineup. So I'll give it a shot right here with 6:13 to play in the first half, operating from their own 33-yard line. They'll go to the far side of the field and get a couple of yards around the far side.
Gold Stone's pass complete to William Marcy, brought down by Kevin Snyder on the play.
Now, if you take a look at the schedules, folks, the first 5 games of the season are crossover games. And beginning in week 6, both all divisions will start league play.
6 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Lakeland will have Honesdale, at Dunmore, at West Scranton, Western Wayne, and at Mid-Valley in week 10. They'll come to the near side. Pass could have been picked off by Lakeland.
Stone's pass
falls incomplete with 5:33 remaining.
3rd and 4.
Third down, short yardage. Carbondale up 14-7 over Tunkhannock, and that is second quarter. Now, a lot of people thought that was going to be a real easy game for Carbondale, but Tunkhannock giving the Chargers quite a battle thus far in the first half.
You go all the way to Tunkhannock, at their home field. You know, they're supposed to be somewhat decent this year, so.
They'll try the running game once again. And Lakeland has it shut down.
Or a foul on the carry.
Nathan Orapollo for just a couple of yards. It's fourth down and 7. Clock winding down. We're at 5 minutes remaining here in the first half, and Lakeland leads at 50-7 on the Call Spall scoreboard. And right here, Kyle Cook taking the play clock right down. And we are going to have a timeout with 4:45 to play. Tonight's game is brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. Also brought to you tonight by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your source for quality tires. Now is the time to check over your vehicle and make sure it's all ready for the upcoming winter season. I hate to say that, folks, but it's going to be coming here sooner than we think, and you want to make sure your car is all prepared for the winter season with new tires, antifreeze, battery. Take it to Jerry's. He'll check it out and make sure it's ready to go. By NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. Be sure and tell Nick Cerniak we said hello from the team here at Adams Cable. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. By the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Well, folks, archery season is coming up soon, I believe the 1st of October. So get everything you need to make it a successful archery hunting season with all of the supplies from the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Stop in and see Tom Prodzik for everything you need. Nick's Excavating and Paving, clearing the way for your next project. Now is the time to get the driveway taken care of with the sealer. Seal all of the cracks and get everything taken care of before the bad weather moves in. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, and of course by Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield. Fourth down and 7. They are going to run it, and they'll get the first down.
Boy, Marcy on the carry.
How about that? Marcy carries the football and picks up a very important first down for Susquehanna to keep the drive going with just about 4.5 minutes left in the first half.
What do you got to lose? You might as well take a shot at that. That was a nice play.
We might be setting a record for the longest first half in history here. I'm not sure. 8:06. From the 46-yard line, first down and 10. New set of downs for the Sabres. And this time it will be Lane Fisk, and Lane Fisk takes it around the far side of the field for another Sabre first down. We'll check the spot for you.
33 yards.
Lane Fisk on the carry, brought down by John Siemens after a Susquehanna first down.
And the spot will be at the 21-yard line. Susquehanna with an opportunity right here with 3:40 to play in the first half on the Call Spall scoreboard. As Colton Stone will send a man in motion. Stone back to throw, and the protection breaks down, and he is sacked.
I think he held that one a little too long.
Well, that was Luke Smurl on the sack. And as we near 3 minutes to play in the first half, second down coming up for the Sabres, 2nd and 12. John Siemens checked out of the Lakeland lineup. Evan Colicino, a junior, goes in at quarterback, and there's a flag.
You know what? That was in the back of my head. I'm like, well, we should be good. So.
And this will be called against the Sabres. 5-yard penalty will move the football to the 28-yard line and bring up second down and 17. Ryan Scott will be a wideout on the bottom of your screen as Colton Stone will look to the near side. He's got Lane Fisk. Fisk strung out on the play and then runs out of room in front of the Lakeland bench near the 30.
Stone's pass complete to Lane Fisk. Driven out of bounds by Ken Kuzik.
Now, if this score holds up, we will have a running clock in the second half of this ball game, as Lakeland is out to a 50-7 lead.
Why is the clock not going now?
I believe the runner went out of bounds in front of the Lakeland bench.
Did he?
Yes, I believe so. And Marcy wrapped up on the play. Tried to go off right tackle, but there was nothing there. I believe that was Luke Smurl once again wrapping him up. And we have just about 2 minutes left in the first half. Kyle Cook in his 10th season coaching Susquehanna.
Wow, is it that long already? Wow.
Time waits for no one, Glenn.
Well, don't hide now.
Susquehanna has 39 players on the roster, and 9 of those are from Blue Ridge, as Stone will scramble out of the pocket, lowers the shoulder, and then goes down in front of the Sabre bench. So they have the co-op program going with Susquehanna and Blue Ridge.
You know, thinking 9 players are from Blue Ridge, their squad would be really cut into almost nothing.
Well, talking to head coach Kyle Cook over the years, he said if they didn't have that co-op program, chances are they would not be able to keep the football program going.
Yeah.
So 9 players coming from Blue Ridge, a big help to keep the Susquehanna program going. So Lakeland will take over possession of the football. First down and 10. With 1:27 left in the first half. And they will run the football. And that is Pochus. And Pochus continues to drive out to the 33-yard line. And it was Lane Fisk in the vicinity of the tackle.
And Lane Fisk, flag on the play.
Flag on. Oh.
This penalty will be called against Lakeland.
Hold.
Oh, the legal block in the back.
Nope.
That will move the football back near the Lakeland 20, and the Chiefs will face first down from that point. And they'll run it once again and go right up the gut of the Susquehanna defense. Pochus getting the call, and with under 1 minute left, Lakeland will go back to work as Spatero will survey the defense of Susquehanna. And another running play right up the middle. Pochus with the first down out to the Chief 40-yard line.
Brought down by Reich and Hobart.
Now the chain gang will move the sticks on the far side of the field. And with 23 seconds to play in first half action, Lakeland with one more play right here as they will go to work. As David Nanowitz is in at quarterback. And Nanowitz will just hand it off. And that will bring an end to the first half of play here at Lakeland Stadium.
Josh Ponce on the carry.
Where it's been all Lakeland in this first half as they jump out to a 50-7 halftime lead as we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Running back and outside linebacker, Evan Poches is here tonight with his parents, Eric and Michelle Poches. Evan has played football for 11 years and was voted as an all-star linebacker last season. Evan has accumulated 97 career tackles. 12 of those tackles were for a loss. He also had 3 sacks and 3 interceptions. Evan is a member of NHS and also plays outfield for the varsity baseball team. His academic achievements include being on the honor roll. Evan's future plans are to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Evan Poches. A wide receiver and cornerback, John Siemens is here tonight with his parents, John and Amy Siemens. John has played and started football for 3 years. John has 732 yards receiving on 46 receptions, 10 of them were for touchdowns. On the defensive side, John has racked up 122 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 1 defensive touchdown. John has been named All-Conference Defensive Back in his sophomore and All-Region in his junior year. John is a member of NHS, FBLA, and runs the 100 and 200 sprints on our track and field team. His academic achievements include being on the high honor roll and earning medals in the state track and field championships. John's future plans are to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, John Siemens. A tight end, defensive end, and punter, Lakota Dupree is here tonight with his parents, Chris and Julie Dupree. Lakota has played football for 11 years and was voted as one of the captains of this year's football team. Lakota's career includes 618 receiving yards on 55 receptions, 11 of them were for touchdowns. He has 29 tackles for a loss, 10 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 5 forced fumbles. Lakota has been named AAA All-State tight end and defensive end, Scranton Times All-Region defensive end, All-Eastern PA All-Star, and a Division All-Star. Lakota is a member of FBLA SAD, and he also throws the disc, javelin, and shot put for our track and field team. His academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. He is a 2-time district champion in the discus and a state medalist in the discus as well. Lakota's future plans are to attend and play for Division I Holy Cross. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Lakota Dupree. A center and defensive tackle, John Claus Walton is here tonight with his parents, Patrick Walton and Kim Claus. John has been a 3-year starter on the offensive line and has been named team captain. John has a career 69 tackles, 8 of them were for a loss. He was also named a Division All-Star. John is a member of FBLA. John's future plans are to graduate from Johnson College in the spring of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, number 52, John Klaus Walton. Our right guard, Thomas Scalzo, is here tonight with his parents, Susan and Dave Scalzo. Tom has played football for 3 years and has 2 as a starter for the Chiefs. Tom is attending the Career Technology Center for Welding. Tom's future plans are to attend trade school for welding. Ladies and gentlemen, number 72, Thomas Scalzo. A wide receiver and defensive back, Kevin Snyder, is here tonight with his parents, Lori and Tim Snyder. Kevin has played football for 11 years and has been a captain for 2 years. Before tonight's game as wide receiver for the Chiefs, Kevin has hauled in a career 732 yards receiving on 46 receptions. He also has 10 touchdowns. On the defensive side of the ball, he has 52 tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. Kevin has been named a Division All-Star. Kevin is a member of SAD, FBLA, NHS, and the basketball team. His academic achievements include being on the honor roll. Kevin plans to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Kevin Snyder. Jeremy Sisson is here tonight with his parents, Kathy and Ralph Sisson. Jeremy has been a part of the football team for the past 3 years. He has 1 career interception and 2 block passes. Jeremy plans to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Jeremy Sisson. An offensive and defensive lineman, Adam Wormuth, is here tonight with his mother, Doreen Wormuth. Adam has played football for the last 2 years and is one of the captains of the football team. Adam's stats include 18 career tackles, 4 of them were for a loss, 2 sacks, and 1 safety. He's been named a Division All-Star. Adam plans to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 65, Adam Wormuth. Our running back and linebacker, Kyle Leidy, is here tonight with his parents, Brenda and Richard Leidy. Kyle has played football for the last 2 years. Kyle's a member of FBLA, NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, is the secretary of student council, and plays first base on the varsity baseball team. His academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Kyle plans to attend a 4-year college and study business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Kyle Leidy. Wide receiver, defensive back, Ethan Shea, is here tonight with his parents, Andrea Copa and Jeff Shea. Ethan is a member of FBLA and plays on the Lakeland's varsity basketball team for the past 3 years. His academic achievements include being on the honor roll. Ethan plans to attend a 4-year university. Ladies and gentlemen, number 19, Ethan Shea. Cornerback and weak safety, Domenico Spataro, is here tonight with his parents, Julie and Anthony Spataro. Domenico has played football for 12 years and has been named captain of the football team the last 2 years. Before tonight's game, Domenico has accumulated 5,165 total yards from scrimmage and amassed 69 touchdowns. He has more than 100 tackles, 15 of them for a loss, and 6 interceptions. Domenico has also been named PIAA Class 3A All-State Quarterback, WNEP Dream Team, and Scranton Times All-Region. Domenico is a member of FBLA and NHS. His academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Domenico's future plans are to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Domenico Spataro. A kicker, Zachary Janoski is here tonight with his parents, Heather and John Janoski. Zach has been the kicker for Lakeland the past 2 years. He has connected on 48 of 57 extra point kicks and hit 1 field goal of 31 yards. Zach is a member of FBLA, NHS, and is currently dual enrolled at Penn State Scranton. Zach has also played for the varsity soccer team the past 4 years. His academic achievements include high honor roll. Zach's future plans are to attend the University of Scranton and major in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 25, Zach Janoski. An offensive lineman and defensive end, Luke Smurl, is here tonight with his parents, Stacy and Joe Smurl. Luke has played football for the last 13 years and the last 2 years as a starter. Luke was recognized by NPF as the best lineman of the week in 2021. Luke currently has 71 career tackles, 19 of them for a loss, 9.5 sacks, and 3 fumble recoveries. Luke was named a Division All-Star. His academic achievements include being on the honor roll. Luke's plans to attend Johnson College and major in HVAC. Ladies and gentlemen, number 58, Luke Smurl. A running back and linebacker, Ethan Roberts, is here tonight with his parents, Alana and Jason Roberts. This is Ethan's first year on the football team. Ethan is a member of FBLA, NHS, and plays for our boys lacrosse team. Ethan's future plans are to attend college and major in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Ethan Roberts. Miss Chief Lily Carey is here tonight with her parents, Donald and Tracy Carey. Lily's been a member of the drill team for 2 years and has twirled the baton for 15 years. Lily's a member of SAD, NHS, and mentoring program, and she is the president of Mu Alpha Theta. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll and taking the 4-year PLTW biomedical technology course here at Lakeland. Lily's future plans are to attend a 4-year college to study marine biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chief Lily Carey. Captain of the drill team, Jenna Bosak, is here tonight with her parents, Tammy and Mark Bosak. Jen has been a member of the drill team for 4 years. Jen is a member of FCC LA, and she currently goes to CTC to study cosmetology. Her academic achievements include being on the honor and high honor roll. Jenna's future plans are to be a pediatric nurse and continue her career as a cosmetologist on the side. Ladies and gentlemen, drill team captain, Jenna Bosak. Captain of the drill team, Samantha Strahan, is here tonight with her parents, Jamie and Robbie Strahan, and grandparents, Romaine and Bob Strahan. Samantha has been a member of the drill team for 4 years. Samantha is a member of SAD. She currently goes to CTC to study cosmetology and plays for the Lakeland lacrosse team. Samantha's future plans are to attend college to study to be a veterinary nurse and continue her career as a cosmetologist on the side. Ladies and gentlemen, drill team captain, Samantha Strahan. Cheerleader Nina Gilrelli is here tonight with her mother Amy and her father Rob. Nina has been a member of the cheer squad for 3 years. Nina is a member of SAD, FBLA, Yearbook, Vice President of NHS, a basketball cheerleader, and for the past 3 years has been coaching the Junior Chiefs cheerleaders. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Nina's future plans are to attend college to study biology. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Nina Gilrelli. Captain of the cheer squad, Molly K-Wash, is here tonight with her parents, Christy and Peter K-Wash. Molly's been a member of the football cheer squad for 3 years and the basketball cheer squad for 4 years. Molly's an office member of SAD, secretary of NHS, member of Mu Alpha Theta, and has been on the Lakeland swim team for 4 years and named captain for 2 years on that team. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Molly's future plans are to attend college to study nuclear medicine and continue her swim career. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Molly K-Wash. Cheerleader Elizabeth Newton is here tonight with her parents, Heather and John Newton. Elizabeth has been a member of the football and basketball cheer squad for 3 years. Elizabeth has also been attending Carmel Ardito School of Dance since the age of 3. Elizabeth is a member of SAD and NHS. Her academic achievements include being on the honor roll and high honor roll. Elizabeth's future plans are to attend Coastal Carolina and major in business and accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Elizabeth Newton. Cheerleader Brooklyn Mancuso is here tonight with her parents, Jennifer and Michael Mancuso. Brooklyn has been a member of the football and basketball cheer squad for 3 years. Brooklyn is a member of SAD, FBLA, NHS, the mentoring program, Mu Alpha Theta, and editor-in-chief of the yearbook. She has also earned a first place award for her FBLA network design. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Brooklyn's future plans are to attend a 4-year university to major in biology on the pre-dental track and hopes to be a dentist. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Brooklyn Mancuso. Cheerleader Taylor Grier is here tonight with her parents Lee and Ryan Grier. Taylor has been a member of the football cheer squad for 3 years and basketball cheer squad for 4 years. She's been named captain of this year's basketball cheer squad. Taylor is a member of SAD, FBLA, NHS, the mentoring program, and president of her student council. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Taylor's future plans are to attend a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Taylor Grier. Cheerleader and captain of the football cheer squad, Caitlin Passament, is here tonight with her parents, Diane and Joe Passament. Caitlin has been a member of the football cheerleading squad for 3 years and basketball cheer squad for 4 years. She is currently the captain of both squads. Caitlin is a member of SAD, FBLA, is the NHS president, FCCLA, Math Honor Society, and a cheer coach for our junior Chiefs. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Caitlin's future plans are to attend a 4-year university on the pre-physical therapy track. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Caitlin Passament. Cheerleader Avery Osborne is here tonight with her parents, Heather and Dean Osborne. Avery has been a member of the football cheer squad for 3 years. She has also been dancing for Kelly Patrick Dance Studio since she was 7 years old. Avery is a member of NHS, SAD, and Student Council. Her academic achievements include being on the high honor roll. Avery's future plans are to attend college in the fall with plans of entering into the physician's assistant program. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Avery Osborne. Cheerleader Carly Edwards is here tonight with her parents, George and Cheryl Edwards. Carly has been a member of the football cheer squad for 3 years. Carly is a member of NHS and SAD. Her academic achievements include being on the honor roll. Carly's future plans are to attend Wilkes University and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Carly Edwards. Golfer Matthew Bergio is here tonight with her parents, Vince and Sherry Bergio. Matthew's been a member of the golf team for 5 years. Matthew's also a member of CTC Automotive and is the Boy Scouts of America. He is currently working on his Eagle Scout Award. His academic achievements include CTC, OSHA 10 certification, recycling recertification, and ASE refrigerant recovery certification. Matthew's future plans are to attend Johnson College and major in diesel mechanics. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Bergio.
We are at halftime in today's Lackawanna Football Conference crossover matchup, Division II and Division III between Lakeland and Susquehanna, where the Chiefs hold a 50-7 lead here at halftime. We will have Glenn Muskowski to bring you up to date on the stats and the scoring summary after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Back at Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, Chris Nanfeld, Joe Ross, and Gabriel Suarez of Frankie Carl Productions. I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for high school football. It's week 4. Lakeland out to a 50-7 halftime lead. Susquehanna Sabers are coming back out onto the field for the start of the second half. We are awaiting Lakeland out onto the field for more action. And Glenn, it's been a first half of some big plays. Lakeland got the football every time they had it in the first half. They scored, and we saw some big plays, and Susquehanna answered. They had a nice play. William Mercy on a beautiful return, and a lot of scoring and a lot of stats in that first half.
Well, Steve, Susquehanna, as we said before, with the numbers that are not here for them because of illness, so they just ran into a buzzsaw today. The scoring summary goes somewhat like this. If we got it all down, they did it. They scored so fast. All right, with the 11, just under a minute gone in the first quarter, Siemens from Spatero for a 28-yard touchdown pass. Spatero pass for the extra point was good, so 8-0. With 8:04 in the first, Spatero to Dupree for a 15-yard touchdown. Janoski's kick is good, 15-0. With 6:37 in the first, Spatero to Dupree again for 68-yard TD, and Janoski's kick was good. That's 22-0. With 1:12 left in the first quarter, Snyder from Spatero for a 12-yard TD. Janoski's kick is good. Then we had the kickoff return for Susquehanna. Marcy, 90-yard kickoff return, unofficially now, 90 yards, and the kick by Fisk was good. Right after that, with 44 seconds left to go, Siemens kicked a 99-yard kickoff return. Janoski's kick was good. With 10:46 left to go in the second quarter, Spatero to Snyder for a 32-yard touchdown pass. Janoski's kick was good. And with 6:20 to go in the second, Kyle Leidy, a 7-yard touchdown run. Janoski's kick was good. So the score was 50-7 at halftime. For Lakeland, Spatero had one rush for a -1 yard. Poches had 6 for 109. Ponce had 1 for 1 yard, and Kyle Leidy had 1 for 7 and a touchdown. Spatero was 8 for 18 for 199 yards and 5 touchdowns. Siemens had a catch for 28. Dupree had 2 catches for 83. Kevin Snyder had 5 catches for a 110. They had 9 first downs. They were 2 penalties for 25 yards, and they had 29 plays. For Susquehanna, Lane Fisk had 1 rush for 33 yards. Colton Stone had 4 for -18, and that was when he was under pressure by that powerful Lakeland line. And Orthopolo had 3 for 10 yards. Colton Stone was 3 for 13 for 17 yards. Shimkin had 10 yards receiving. Macy had 2 for 9 yards, and Fisk had 2 for -4. So at halftime, of course, we are now more than 35 points, Stephen. You can address the mercy rule, if you will.
Yeah, we'll run down the 35-point rule for you in just a moment as the second unit is out there for Lakeland.
You got this.
And we'll try to run down as many players as we can for you as the Chiefs will get set to kick off to the Susquehanna Sabers to start third quarter action. And it will be Zach Janowski to kick it off, and 3 are deep for the Susquehanna Sabers. So here we go with third quarter action. There will be a running clock from this point on. And this kick from about the 12-yard line.
Janowski's kick fielded by Apollo.
That's Apollo. Worth Apollo on there. On the return, and we'll run down the 35-point rule. There will be a running clock upon completion of the first half of an interscholastic football game at any level of competition or any time during the second half when a team gains a 35-point differential over its opponent. The clock shall be stopped only when officials' timeout is taken, a charged timeout is granted, a period ends, or a score occurs. Once implemented, the 35-point rule remains in effect even if the differential becomes less than 35 points. So Susquehanna now from its own 25-yard line, first down and 10. They will run the football, and Lane Fisk will try to get the corner and carries the football near the 30-yard line.
Lane Fisk on the carry, brought down by Ethan Roberts. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So a lot of new jerseys in there as the first unit is on the near sideline.
You know how this goes now. You're looking for numbers all the time.
Now, Glenn, something that occurred to me, I was thinking about it just a moment ago. Lakeland, you know, when they played Carbondale, they put up 35 points. Here tonight, another 35-point rule. So their first string is, you know, in the first half of the game against Carbondale, as Lane Fisk will run the football, looking for that first down marker. Here tonight, another 35-point game, and the starters are on the near sideline. How will this affect the team when you get into a tight ball game? If you face someone like Dunmore, Western Wayne, how does this affect them long term?
That's a good question, Steve.
Does it? If it does,
well,
I don't even know.
I would assume, with the way they run up and down the field, that Lakeland is in tip-top shape. So I wouldn't be worried about running out of gas with that.
As Susquehanna will keep it on the ground, they take it across the 40-yard line. Had some good blocking and pursuit on that play. As William Marcy, I believe, carried the football.
Brought down by Mason Matus. Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3 for Susquehanna. As we have under 10 to play in third quarter action on the Call Spall scoreboard, with the Chiefs up 50-7. Ryan Scott will be a wideout on the top of your screen. Cooper Payne on the near side, as Colton Stone will pitch out at the last moment, and Marcy breaks a tackle, keeps it going.
A nice run by Marcy. Ducked under that tackle. That's why you have to hit right in the chest, right in the gut area, and don't try to tackle up around the shoulders.
And it was a good job, as Susquehanna will have a new set of downs as the markers will move on the far side of the field. First down and 10. The Sabres from their own 44. You know, the first half was a marathon, and here we have over 3 minutes gone by already. As Stone will survey the defense of Lakeland, and he will keep and just carry the football maybe for a yard to the 45-yard line.
Right down by Noah Shaver.
Second unit in the ball game for
No
Lakeland.
gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10.
And for the Susquehanna Sabers, trying to sustain this drive, down 50-7. Payne once again, a wide receiver on the near side. Colton Stone with a little pass out to the near side, incomplete.
Didn't look like he had a good handle on it when he released it.
Brody Ace falls incomplete.
Brody Ace was the intended receiver, wearing number 23, a 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. And as we have under 8 minutes remaining in third quarter action, big play right here for the Sabres. 3rd down and 10. Colton Stone will hand it off, and it's Marcy on the carry. Nothing there.
Marcy on the carry.
So Susquehanna having trouble even running against the second unit of Lakeland.
No gain on the play, brings up 4th and 10.
Well, Glenn, I understand you were on the golf course.
Oh, yeah, I did. And my team, we play.
Now, you were on the golf course today.
This morning. And it was cold early in the morning.
What was the temperature?
Well, when we got there, it was 41.
Wow. Stone almost lost his footing, fires downfield. Payne could not come up with it. Cooper Payne had a shot at it at the 20-yard line, and it falls incomplete. Yeah, 41, that was a rude awakening this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got there, and we picked our teams, and we played. And it's about time we play front side, back side, overall. We had 3 teams of 4, and I hate to say it, but my team won everything today.
Wow. You're rolling.
I don't know if it was me that was rolling, but but somebody was.
Lakeland's second unit now in there as David Nanowitz is running the offense. And for the Chiefs, they will run the football. I think that was Leidy on the carry. We'll wait for the official word.
Kyle Leidy on the carry.
So as we near 6 minutes remaining in third quarter action on the Call Spall scoreboard, it's 50-7. Lakeland, your leader. Second unit for the Chiefs. Going to work, and this time the running play goes nowhere for the Chiefs.
And that was Evan Colicino.
Evan Colicino on the carry.
Yeah, nothing there.
Brought down by Zachary Norton.
Zachary Norton with a great open field tackle that time.
Loss of 6 on the play.
2nd down and 16 yards to go for the Chiefs. With good field position, and they will run it. Flag on the play. Coming near side, that is Leidy. And
That's a great run by
down
Leidy.
at the 20.
But
there is a flag at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Caleb Norton and Nate Garrity. Flag on the play.
what do we got?
As the officials will get together and talk it over. Are they going to wave off the flag?
Chop block, a block. Now, how could that be against chop block against the defense? I don't get that one.
And that is going to move the football inside the 15, and they'll place it at the 11. And now with
He's going to bring up 1st and 10.
with Lakeland up 50-7. Second unit now knocking on the door with under 5 to play third quarter. Anowitz hands it off. Lighty has a 10-yard touchdown. Kyle Lighty, a senior, 5'7", 180 pounds for Lakeland. And it's 56-7. The Chiefs. Well, they took advantage of the penalty, and Zach Janowski coming on for the extra point. And David Nanowitz this time, the freshman, will be the holder. Little roll call there by the Lakeland fans, and this extra point hooks in. It's okay. It's good. 57-7. Lakeland. As we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young, third quarter, 4:47 left. Lakeland after the touchdown kicking off, and from about the 10-yard line on the return, the Susquehanna Sabers, and they will take the football out to about the 34-yard line. Nathan Orapollo on the return for Susquehanna, and they will bring the offensive unit back out onto the football field. First down and 10. Hey, you can feel it cooling off here in the booth tonight.
First and 10 for Susquehanna at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Glenn, tonight, overnight temperatures here at Chapman Lake dipping down to maybe the low 50s. Not quite as cold as today, but you know what's in store from this point on.
I'm not too thrilled with it either.
I know where you're coming from. Nathan Orapollo carries the football for the Susquehanna Sabers.
You know, my snowblower's been in the shop since last winter. There was something snapped off.
That sounds like a major overhaul to me.
Well, you know what the thing of it is. I didn't care because they couldn't get the parts, first of all. Second of all, then they started working on lawnmowers. I said, store it there. I don't care. But they don't have to worry about putting it in the garage or in the shed. I don't care.
Don't bring it back if you're superstitious. 57-7, Lakeland your leader as Susquehanna runs the football with under 3.5 to play, third quarter. Third down and 8 coming up for the Sabers. You know, Glenn, I talked with head coach Kyle Cook before the game, and, you know, something occurred to me while I was talking to him. A thought occurred where as Stone now will fire the pass downfield. He's got a man open. No flag on the play.
Wow. I don't even know if the defender looked for the ball at all in that.
But you saw what happened. Susquehanna had a set lineup on Wednesday, and everything was all set to go. And then yesterday I got an email from Kyle Cook, and major changes in the lineup. A lot of people out due to illness, and that's just how quick things can happen. So that could happen to any football team.
There's just nothing you can do about it.
As good as you are, or no matter what kind of season you have, things could change like in a heartbeat, as this pass falls incomplete. So it's imperative for the teams that are looking to win a division and advance in the playoffs to not only stay healthy on the football field, but to try to stay away from illness.
That's for sure. And there's nothing you can really do, with everything that's going around here, with this COVID and everything else that pops up. You never know, and there's absolutely nothing you can do because everybody's together. They're in the huddle. They're here. They're there. They're on top of one another when they're practicing. Just as easily can get anything.
Lakeland takes over possession of the football on downs as Nanowitz will hand it off, and the defense is there for Susquehanna. Good pursuit by the Sabers. That will be a loss of about 4 on the play. Second down coming up as we have a minute and a half to play, third quarter. Nathan Millar is a wideout on the near side of your screen as Nanowitz will keep the football and run, and there's a lot of real estate in front of him. He's got the first down and taken down after a great run.
22-yard pickup.
Well, Nanowitz, a freshman, 6'2", 190 pounds. That is the future there for Lakeland. And for a freshman quarterback, Nanowitz shows a lot of composure behind the line of scrimmage. This time he will drop back and fire, and he fires a bullet on the near side of the field. Pass. It's incomplete.
Nanowitz's pass falls incomplete to Jaden Poklemba.
Jaden Poklemba, sophomore, wide receiver, in the lineup for Lakeland. And the final 19 seconds of quarter number 3 will tick away here at Lakeland Stadium. We'll keep it right here. Well, Glenn, my laptop inadvertently took off here. And that will bring us to the end of quarter number 3 here at Lakeland Stadium as the Chiefs are in cruise control, leading 57-7 as we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. Pioneer City Insurance is now open at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield. Independently owned and operated, Pioneer City Insurance offers personal insurance for auto, home, life, and commercial lines for businesses. Jennifer Cruzan Allen is there for you 7 days a week on Facebook, online at pioneercityinsurance.com, or call 570-282-2801 for Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Lakeland second unit has possession of the football, 3rd down and 9. As they elect to run the football and keep it on the ground. As we open up 4th quarter action with the Chiefs leading 57-7 on the Colts ball scoreboard. Now Lakeland is going to try a field goal. Let's check the spot.
24-25.
Now that will be about a, oh, the snap is off the mark, and Nanowitz will just throw it away.
He must have mishandled that.
Have about a 41-yarder. So with 11-11 remaining in the 4th, field goal no good. And Susquehanna will go back on the offensive attack. We'll be back with more high school football next week as the Western Wayne Wildcats will come into the Pioneer City to take on the Carbondale area Chargers from the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. Our first trip there this year. We're looking forward to it. Western Wayne Wildcats with a pretty good football team this year. They're very physical. And that could be a great matchup between the Chargers and the Wildcats. We'll have that for you coming up next week right here on Adams Cable, Channel 107. We still have 10:59 remaining in this one. Stone fumble the football. It's up for grabs. Let's check it. I believe the Sabres have recovered. They'll dodge a bullet right there. Well, Glenn, we'll get ready to take a look at the call spall plays of the game this time.
Steve, with 58 seconds in the first quarter, William Macy had a kickoff return of around 90 yards for a score. Immediately after, with 44 seconds left to go, John Siemens ran a unofficially 99 yards for a return. To give each player their due, let's make those 2 plays the call spall plays of the game.
I think they're good ones. On 2nd down and 16 as the Sabres run the football.
Caleb Norton on the carry.
Well, it's amazing how quick the football season moves along. You know, you take a look, you're in the middle of summer, and it's approaching, and the excitement is building, and suddenly it's opening night. And here we are, right in the middle of week number 4 of high school football. You know, I think once the teams begin actual division play, things are going to get a little bit clearer for a lot of the teams in the area.
And I think some games, there are going to be some heated games, some good rivalries going in the next couple of weeks, for sure.
Definitely. Now, as we mentioned, next week, Lakeland will hit the road and take on Old Forge. Glenn, you know whenever you get down to Blue Devil country how difficult it is to play at that stadium. Wow, Carbondale and Tunkhannock. 4th quarter, 21-14, the Chargers leading the Tigers of Tunkhannock.
Wow, hey.
Good football game cooking there.
Sure.
Punting situation right here for the Sabres.
Boy, that was a good kick.
Yes, a lot of hang time. It bounces near midfield, rolls into Lakeland territory at the 41-yard line.
You know, that would be a big win for Carbondale if they can pull that off. You know, finally, with all the controversy that was there over one of the incidents with a player, to get him back and get him playing, that'd be a nice win if they could hold on and keep that a win.
If you could hang on and pick up a victory, that will give you a lot of momentum going into next week's game against Western Wayne.
Well, you're good because Western Wayne is been good the last couple of years.
Well, they've actually been one of those programs that at one time they were You know, they didn't start playing football actually until 1973, and they played a JV schedule. And then from that point on, they were building the program, and, you know, a lot of different coaches. They had Butch Keller in there, Don McDonough. And once they built a good foundation, that football program has really come along. And probably about the last 5 to 7 years, they've really begun to find their stride as Lakeland will run the football. And Ethan Roberts on the carry.
Yeah, you know, when you go up there, what a facility.
Beautiful.
Sharkey Rossetti facility, that is absolutely beautiful. And the turf, and it's just so nice to go up there to watch a game, broadcast a game, and I'm sure it must be great to play on it.
2nd down and 15, Lakeland and the second team from their own 36-yard line. Nanowitz on a handoff, flag on the play, and they'll run the football. Caden Kuzo, freshman, getting a call.
Hold on, Lakeland.
And the holding call will nullify this play. If you're just tuning in, it's Lakeland 57, Susquehanna 7. Chiefs really got out to a quick scoring, summary as they led 50-7 at halftime, 57-7 right here with 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter.
As we said, Lakeland's averaging 41 points per game, and this is only going to move that up a little bit, and they're going to still only giving up 4.5 points. Well, no, there are 7 points with this game, so that's not going to move much. So going into the league schedule, they're right on top of what they need to do, Steve.
Well, things are going to change, I think, for Lakeland coming up, because the competition is going to get much more difficult with Honesdale, of course, Dunmore. That's going to be a big game for Lakeland. West Scranton, Western Wayne, that's going to be a real headbanger. You know that. Western Wayne, very physical. That's going to come up in week number 9. We'll have that for you here on Adams Cable as Nanowitz forced to scramble out of the pocket, and the pass falls incomplete. And as we near 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it is Lakeland facing 4th down and long yardage. Officially, they need 32 yards to pick up a first down.
I'll bring out 4th and Greenfield.
We'll see if there was a flag.
Hey. Too many flags this time in the game. Yep. Got the second teams in. I guess that's part of it. Exactly learning. It's all part of it.
Once the players get comfortable after, they see more playing time, Nanowitz will punt this away. This is a good punt. It's going to bounce at the 45 and get a Lakeland roll inside the 35, and it's down at the.
What is that guy doing? What was? He did touch it.
Susquehanna's ball. Now Lakeland thought they had it.
Ooh, so did this man right here. I mean, unless he considered it down when it stopped. And
well, once you down the football, the play is dead, I believe.
What? But he did stick his hand in there. I don't understand that. Well, again, second string, young kids. Got to go through those growing pains.
Let's see where the officials will spot this football with 5:20 left.
Well, what was that for? Boys must be reading the rule books.
Susquehanna will start this drive at its own 19-yard line, and now we have a whistle.
Timeout, I think.
And a timeout called by Susquehanna. With 5:20 to play, Lakeland up 57-7 on Adams Cable High School football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
5:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lakeland 57, Susquehanna 7. Susquehanna Sabers go to work now, first down and 10 from their own 19-yard line. And the running play will just pick up a couple of yards up the middle, and that's about all.
Caleb Norton on the carry. Brought down by Jordan Case. Get a 4, brings up 2nd and 6.
So the second unit for Lakeland really seeing a lot of playing time in the first 4 games of the season.
Yeah, they have. You know, it's good learning for them. And as I said before, Steve, I think Lakeland is in pretty good shape. I don't think not playing full games is going to affect them too much.
And Susquehanna tested the Lakeland defense once again, and I believe the Chiefs, let's see if they came up with the football, as Susquehanna.
Brought down by Ethan Roberts. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 for Susquehanna with 3:52 left in the fourth quarter. Susquehanna Sabers will fall here tonight, and they will even their record at 2 wins and 2 losses. Lakeland will remain undefeated with a perfect 4-0 mark. Now, as the Sabers just elect to keep the football on the ground as they tried to go off right tackle.
Norton on the carry. Stood up by Ethan Kilmer.
Steve, other than the first quarter against Riverside last week, Lakeland has come out against the other 3 teams that they played and really put the pressure on them early in the game, passing the ball very, very well. Although Spataro had some tough passes today. He didn't get really going. He hit some bombs today, but some of the passes weren't quite on the mark. But he worked his way through it, and it's a nice machine out there.
And they still were able to come out and lower the boom on every play. Sure. Every time they got the football, they had decent field position, and they were able to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, they as I said, they pass first, run second.
Well, that's their strength, and if you're it's like back in the Big 11 when you would have a Big 11 football game as Stone drops back under some pressure, now sees a lot of real estate, will turn it upfield and head for that first down marker.
Yeah, back in the old Big 11, if you saw a pass, you were lucky.
Well, the only time they passed was really like on third down if you needed it.
Yeah.
But you would talk to any of the coaches and you would say, Coach, what's the game plan tonight? And it would be, well, we run the football and we are going to continue to run the football until the opposition stops us. So Lakeland is, they have that great passing attack, a lot of weapons, and they utilize it to perfection. 57-7 your score as we have under 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
Carries about a yard short of the first down.
Lakeland will take over possession of the football right here on downs. And Lakeland will run the football. And right here, they are moving the defensive pile as Ponce, the 5'7", 180-pound junior, refusing to go down. And
initial contact by Riley Potter. First down, Chiefs.
Football will be spotted at the 14-yard line. So right here with 1:25 remaining, Lakeland has another opportunity to score as Nanowitz will go with a long count, and they will run it once again.
That's it.
And they may score.
Can't see.
And it's another touchdown for the Chiefs.
31.
Caden Kuzo with the touchdown for the Chiefs, and it's 63-7. Bit of a high snap, and this kick will be off the mark. 1:11 remaining. Lakeland up 63-7 as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School football.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail.
Well, a bit of a mix-up on the return team. And the Susquehanna Sabers will have possession of the football with 1:07 left. So, Glenn, one of those nights for Susquehanna, and you knew it was going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah, Steve, there was just pretty much nothing they could really do. Just trying to get through this game, get their kids healthy again. And hope for the best as the season progresses. Right here in Lakeland, looked like we had a beautiful crowd. We had a great night here with honoring of the seniors, and everybody is in a happy mood. They're 4-0 and they're moving on. But as you said, Old Forge at Old Forge next week. Be interesting to see.
That's when the second half of the schedule will get to be a little bit more competitive as Susquehanna will run the football right here with 50 seconds left.
Jordan on a carry brought down by Charlie McCullough.
And this could be the final play of the football game.
Get a 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
as the clock is winding down on the ball scoreboard. 21 seconds left, and this should do it, barring a penalty. Susquehanna play clock at 8, and they will just let the clock wind down. We'll see if they get this snap away.
There's a little confusion.
Timeout, Susquehanna.
0.7 of a second. That's going to happen when you have younger players there.
There was one player out there, looks like number 14. He wasn't in the right spot, obviously. But, hey, good. Let him play. Let him get one more play. Why not? Maybe he'll get the ball this time. Say, that's why I'm not in the right spot. You're not giving me the ball.
Well, next week we will be in Carbondale for the Chargers and the Wildcats. Last update we had, Carbondale was winning against Tunkhannock in a close game. And with 0.7 of a second remaining here at Lakeland, we'll just play out the remaining time here. Wow, 22-21.
Still time in the fourth quarter?
Tunkhannock up over the Chargers. One more play to go. And they will run it, and that will do it. Final score here tonight, Lakeland 63, Susquehanna 7, and that is going to wrap it up here at Lakeland Stadium. And it's all been brought to you tonight by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, by NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Mix Excavating and Paving, clearing the way for your next project, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by Pioneer City Insurance at its new location, 620 Poplar Street in Mayfield, and your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Lakeland wins tonight, and they remain undefeated with a 4-0 mark. For Chris Nanfelt, Joe Ross, Glenn Muskowski, and Gabriel Suarez, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Lakeland.